Welcome to this training on National Life Group's flexible premium annuities. We truly have annuities for all your customers' needs. Today we're going to be looking at the FIT Retirement Series. The FIT Retirement Series consists of two different annuities, our FIT Secure Growth and our FIT Select Income. The great thing is these products were designed very similar to each other, and we're going to look at their similarities first before we look at specific details on each product and their best use cases. First, let's look at how these fixed indexed annuities credit interest for the policy owners. We have 8 different indexed interest crediting accounts and 1 declared fixed account the customer can allocate their money to. Now, don't let those 8 different indexed crediting accounts scare you. We actually only have 4 with and then 4 more that have a modifier called Rate Booster, which we'll talk about here in just a little bit. When it comes to calculating the indexed interest, we use 2 different methods. First is the traditional annual point-to-point. This is where we're going to look at the index at the beginning date and then 12 months later. If it's positive, we're going to credit interest. If it's negative, 0 is your hero, and we credit 0%. The other way is through monthly sum. With this method, we're going to look at the movement of the index each month, assign a number, and then total those numbers up at the end of the year to determine an interest credit. Now let's take a look at some examples of how these 2 calculation methods work. When you have an annual point-to-point calculation method, you'll find you'll either have a cap, which is a maximum upside, or a participation rate, which is a percentage of the change the customer gets to participate in. So in our example here, let's say we have a 9% change in the index. If we had a cap of 4%, we're simply going to credit 4% interest to the policy. On the other hand, if we had a participation rate of 100% and the index was up 9%, we would credit the full 9% to the customer's account. Monthly sum cap is a little more complex because, like I said a moment ago, we're tracking the movement of the index from month to month and assigning numbers. We're not crediting interest and taking interest away, we're simply tracking and assigning numbers. So take a look at the chart here. In July, let's say the index was up 4%. And let's say we have a monthly cap of 1.25. So that's the highest number we can assign for a month. So the index is up 4, we assign 1.25. The next month it's up 2, we assign 1.25. The next month it was down 1, we assign a negative 1. In October it was up 1%, so we assign 1. November down a negative 1, we assign a negative 1. December up 1.25, we assign 1.25. January was 0, so nothing. February up 1.5, we assign 1.25. March down a negative 3, we assign a negative 3. This is an important point to the monthly sum cap methodology. While there's a maximum upside number we will assign, and in this case 1.25, there is no maximum negative number. However much an index may go down in a month, that will be the negative number assigned, in this case 3%. In April's up a half, we assign a half. May up 1.25, we assign 1.25. June up 2, we assign 1.25. We'll simply total up all of our green numbers. That gives us a positive 9. Total up our red numbers, that gives us a negative 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. We'll credit 4% interest to the policy. Now, if this results have been reversed, and it would have been a negative 9 and a positive 5, to where the result would be a negative 4, we would simply credit 0% interest that year. So now let's take a closer look at the 2 different products. As you can kind of tell by the products' names, they have very specific goals. FIT Secure Growth is our accumulation-focused product. Very simple, very straightforward. Where FIT Select Income is designed to provide a lifetime income via our guaranteed lifetime income rider. So I like to look at these as what kind of customer is this product a good fit for? Let's take Harold, for example, here. On the younger side, 35 years old, hasn't been saving anything. You know, that's quite a common occurrence out there. But he's ready to, get in the game, get his retirement savings going, and he can start doing about $150 a month. He's just looking for a safe place for his money to give him better rates than just chucking his money into a savings account at his local credit union. So for Harold, I would recommend the Secure Growth. It's designed for someone just like him, looking to save money up, and then he's going to disperse it on his own when the time comes. The Fit Secure Growth really delivers a policy that has more potential than other safe money fixed interest vehicles out there. It's got good rates with our rate booster option, and since this will be in his 403B or 457, the money goes in pre-tax and grows tax deferred, getting that extra growth on his money to really help it be there and be a true source of money to use during his retirement. Taking a quick look at the overview of the product, the minimum premium is $100 a month. Now on a 403B or 457 policy, some plans allow for customers to contribute a lot lower. If the plan allows for that, we will start a policy with less than $100 a month if it's on salary reduction from a employer plan. This is also available as a single premium product with as long as there's at least $5,000 single sum. Maximum is $1 million up to age 70, can be issued to folks up to 85. We have our interest crediting strategies we just discussed. It does have a 10% penalty-free withdrawal available after the first policy year, as available by law. So please keep in mind to not over-promote the 10% free out to people that are working, because within a 403B or 457 plan, they still do have to have a qualifying event to access their money. The withdrawal charge schedule is only 9 years and very consumer-friendly, starts at 8 1/4 and just goes down from there. It does have a market value adjustment for the first 10 policy years. If the plan allows, we do allow for people to take loans against their accumulation values of their policy. And in addition to the emergency access waiver, in approved states, it will also have our nursing care and terminal illness rider. While we talk about this product a lot for our 403B and 457 business, it can actually be used for IRAs, non-qualifieds, a lot of other different plans out there. So keep in mind, this is actually a very, pardon the pun, flexible product as far as what you can use it for. Next, let's take a look at Deborah. Deborah's that person you're going to run into that they've already started on their savings journey. They've been, building some stuff up. She's got $10,000 saved away, doing $300 a month. And if she's an educator, she's, at 45 really starting to think about, retirement some, because people are talking about it. She's seeing her peers retire, and she's looking at her state's teacher retirement and realizing that it's not a replacement of income when you retire. In many cases, the state pensions only replace anywhere from around 40 to 80% of someone's final check. So she knows there's going to be a gap, and she wants to have this savings be a stream of income that she can't outlive to fill that gap. So for Deborah, we're going to look at using our Fit Select Income. Fit Select Income features our guaranteed lifetime income rider that will give her the income stream she's looking for. She will actually have a choice between 2 different lifetime income riders, our max bonus GLEAR and our split bonus GLEAR. We'll take a look at those in more detail in just a moment. Both of these lifetime income riders have their income powered by the index crediting. And so this policy has very good rates, plus also the option for rate booster to give it even more power. So if we take a look at the design of the product real quick here, you can see it's the same basic design and secure growth. So this is great. It makes it very easy to pivot from one product to another. Minimums are the same, maxes are the same, issue age is in a little bit tighter corridor, index crediting methods are the same, free outs, withdrawal charges, loans, plan types, all the same. The only true difference here with the Fit Select Income is you are required to use a guaranteed lifetime income rider on it, and both of the lifetime income riders do have a 1% annual fee that's assessed at the end of each policy year. So now let's take a closer look at the Fit Select Income's guaranteed lifetime income rider. Like I said, we use the buildup of the accumulation value, which is driven by the indexed interest, to really power the lifetime income. So what we do is we'll take the accumulation value of the policy, multiply it by an activation bonus, and then multiply it by a guaranteed withdrawal percentage based off of their attained age. Like I said, the customer has 2 choices. Max bonus, which is solely focused on providing a lifetime stream of income, has the strongest activation bonus up to 200% for income calculation purposes. It is really, like I said, for that customer that they know that they're going to be using this for their lifetime income. On the other hand, you'll have customers out there that they're going to be pretty sure they want to use it, but they're not 100% sure, and they're like, well, what if I change my mind? What if I don't use it for the lifetime income? Would I have paid for this rider for nothing? Well, for that customer, we can say, well, let's take a look at the split bonus GLEAR. It's going to give you a 5% immediate interest credits, like a 5% bonus on all the premiums you pay for the first 8 policy years. On top of that, it has when you go to activate income, it still has a strong activation bonus. It's just not quite as strong as the max bonus clear. But with the split bonus, the customer will have that larger accumulation value, but still have the option for lifetime income, giving them the peace of mind that they have flexibility and choices down the road versus being locked into only the lifetime income stream to get value out of the rider they've been paying for. This is just a quick look at our guaranteed withdrawal percentage table. You can see we have a withdrawal percentage for each age. So as the older the person gets, the higher the withdrawal percentage gets. So that means the better their income will be. So when we look at the difference between the max bonus clear and the split bonus clear, here's a couple of quick examples. Let's say that on max bonus, the policy had a $250,000 accumulation value when they're ready to elect lifetime income down the road, and they were eligible for 170% activation bonus and a lifetime withdrawal percentage of 5%. That would mean this policy would spin off $21,250 a year in lifetime income. Had they opted for the split bonus clear, you'll see that their accumulation value is slightly higher at $262,500, but has a slightly lower activation bonus and the same withdrawal percentage, resulting in a lifetime income of $19,031. Still a great lifetime income, just not as strong as if they would have been committed to using it for lifetime income. But like I said, the beauty of the split bonus clear is it gives the customer the peace of mind that they're not locked into just one thing, that they have received value for paying for the rider, whether they use it for income or not. Now with our guaranteed lifetime income rider, at the point of election, the customer can choose to have either a level income or an increasing income. The increasing income will start a little bit lower, but then increase by 2.5% annually until the accumulation value is depleted, and then it will max out at that high level. This is not a decision that's made when you're taking the application. This is a decision the customer will make when they're ready to elect lifetime income, and they can choose which one fits their needs better at that time. Also on the guaranteed lifetime income riders, that features our income doubler in all states but California. The income doubler states that if they can't perform 2 of the 6 activities of daily living, we will give them double their lifetime income payment for up to 5 years. Thank you very much for your time. Good luck and good selling.